Hey Collective and Soul Tribe, happy Tuesday. Today's November 11th. I hope you guys are having a really good day so far today. So these videos are, it's kind of early in the morning. Right now it is 7:58 a.m. Okay, but yeah, I'm going to get started just to see what you guys might need to know with this current energy. I will be using some tarot and oracle messages mixed together. Actually, we'll be using the Work Your Light oracle deck as well, with some of the angel guide messages, and I have other cards that I will be adding towards the message just to see what you guys might need to know for self, and also what the current energy could be. Again, a lot of us who are very sensitive to the energy at this time, you guys could be feeling the energy really heavily, or you guys are feeling it because of all the transits that are going on with the planets and, you know, the zodiac signs and everything like that. Even the moon cycles are very significant too. So obviously take what resonates with that. There could be something with retrogrades as well that could be very significant. I really don't touch on retrogrades. That I'm trying to learn more in depth so that I can, you know, show you guys and tell you guys more information. But again, like I said, there's things to do with retrogrades, you know, even with like certain Saturn returns and like all that stuff, that could be affecting the energy at this time, and especially with the moon cycles always transitioning, you know, into something else, that could also add on to it as well. So let's get started and see what you guys could be needing to know in this current message for today, okay? But definitely this will be about, for those who are light workers or empaths or anyone who has like a divine gift, okay? There's something about using your light, working your light. Humanitarian is very significant as well. You know, even as an old soul, a healer, anybody who is in this energy, you guys could also be changing your mind and, you know, going in towards that kind of service for those who resonate with this, okay? And this could be the entire collective. It doesn't even matter what zodiac sign you are. You could be a Cancer, you could be an Aries, you could be an Aquarius, but a lot of people don't realize that we are more than our sun sign, and there's more to our chart than just what we see, right? This is not about bashing other zodiac signs. This is actually about learning from other zodiac signs, right? So just like how some of us can say, oh, I don't like Cancers because they're too emotional. Well, you know what? That's too bad. The reason why that Cancer is in your life is because you need to learn to have empathy, okay? For some of you guys that don't realize this, sometimes we have certain zodiac signs come into our lives because it's highlighting something in our chart that we need to work on, okay? For some of you guys, when it comes to Leos, some of you guys may hate Leos. Okay, that's fine too. You know why you hate Leos is because you're not playful. You don't know how to step into your leadership, okay? And it's not attacking anybody. It's just speaking facts, okay? A lot of times when you meet people, it's so that you can learn your lesson, okay? Aries energy talks about being direct, stepping into leadership, okay? Taurus is talking about steadiness, trustworthiness, and patience. So people who are impatient and say, oh, I hate earth signs, will learn to be patient. This is the kind of stuff this page is about. This is about learning, okay? Learning about other zodiac signs, learning about other placements, learning about the houses, learning about how they represent you. Okay, so let's get started, guys. So Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective for November 11th, okay? What messages do you have for the collective for November 11th, please? What messages do you have for the collective for November 11th, Spirit? What do they need to know? Thank you. So Four of Pentacles wanted to show up, okay? This is Sun in Capricorn, okay? For some of you guys, maybe you do have a Sun in Capricorn, or Capricorn energy may be very significant. But when it comes to you being possessive, or when it comes to your stability, savings, material could be very significant. Your boundaries as well, right? There's something about you stepping into this energy of stability, structure, even when it comes to your foundations. So even when it comes to you organizing and protecting what it is that you're growing and building at this time, you guys are building long-term foundations, but you're trying to protect this. So for some of you guys that are, like, for example, this may resonate for someone, but say you're a makeup artist, right? And you don't know where to begin as a makeup artist. You see so many people on Sephora, you see so many people online, you see so many things, right? How do you not start small? That's just what it is. Start small, okay? Do your own makeup. Learn about the makeup. Learn about the history of makeup. Learn about, what they put in it. Like, things like that. There's something about you maybe going back to school, learning something, getting an education like a certificate or diploma in order for you to back up what it is that you're doing at this time, okay? So even if you're not a makeup artist and you enjoy makeup, there's something about doing the inner work so that you can show up for other people who were just like you, right? That's just confirmation. But when it comes to your financial stability and you trying to control your expenses, that could be confirmation at this time, okay? Like I said, the number 4 talks about that, but even fourth house talks about your roots, okay, your inheritance, emotions, what you're trying to build. Even feminine energy is very significant too. So Spirit, what other messages do you have for the collective at this time? What else do you have for the collective at this time, please? Thank you. Yeah, so we have here 3 of Cups, okay? When it comes to like community celebrations, you stepping forward into new beginnings, right? Teamwork. This is what you feel. This is Mercury and Cancer, okay? The number 3 is very significant. This is about your creativity, okay? The way you communicate your expressions, right? Someone's voice could be very significant. Maybe how you speak, speaking up for other people as well. Playfulness, okay? Creative problem solving as well could be very significant. Like some of you guys are very creative in the way that you problem solve certain situations and things. Your joy and optimism is very significant. But when it comes to birth of a vision and a collaboration, this is what you guys are stepping into at this time, okay? For some of you guys, the number 3 talks about travel. So maybe moving forward with movement when it comes to thinking, the mind, and communication, okay? Take what resonates with that. But again, celebrations are very significant. Maybe you guys are receiving information about financial increasing, okay, or increases. For some of you guys also, you guys could be born between June 6th and June 22nd. So some of you guys may resonate with that too. But King of Cups, okay? Scorpio energy is what you feel. Some of you guys could have this energy of being a counselor, okay? Some of you guys are counselors. Psychology is significant. Healing professions are very significant. Some of you guys may enjoy doing healing work. So energy healing is very significant. Sound baths or bowls, that can resonate for some of you guys. But whatever this is that you guys are working towards when it comes to counseling or just healing professions, there is some type of financial stability that will fulfill you in that. For those who are empaths, that are emotional, that are, we're considered maybe sucky babies or whatever the case may be, but our emotions are actually our superpower, right? Being able to work in a hospital, a nursing home, as much as not everybody may want that, there is something about our energy that's very healing, and that is something that maybe other people look up to. They may not say that. They may look at us weird. They may judge us, right? For some of us, it may not even be that, okay? There's something about expressing your energy and showing that energy to those who need it at this time, if you guys get what I'm saying, okay? Those who know what I mean by those who need it at this specific time, okay? Okay, the world card is very significant, 21. Okay, 1221 is significant, or just seeing 1212. But again, root chakra, again, is you guys stepping into, again, completion, achievements, right? Sense of belonging, wholeness, harmony. And this could be some of you guys who are empaths when it comes to healing professions. That is where you guys are going to be able to show up as someone who has completed that cycle because you feel a sense of belonging with your collective or soul tribe. For some of you guys who are in divination, for example, there's something about feeling inclusive with your soul tribe, feeling that you're understood with your soul tribe because you are your authentic self. You don't sugarcoat anything. You don't pretend to be anything that you're not. Whatever people see is what they get, okay? I like to say that about myself. What you see is what you get. So if you was to meet me and on the street and be like, hey, you look familiar. I think I've seen you on TikTok. I'm going to say to you, yeah. Okay? I'm not going to act like, oh, I'm bougie or my ish don't stink or you know what I mean? Like, there are people like that out there where they have a platform. They know that they have a platform, but they're not using it for what it's for. Right? And that is where you guys are stepping in as a collective and soul tribe. You may have a platform. You guys are using that platform for good. Okay? A lot of people are not accustomed to that. Okay? You may do something outside of TikTok or social media, and other people are not accustomed to that. Keep doing that. Keep being your authentic self. Keep helping people who need help. Okay, and not worry about what other people may think of you or how you may come across. That is you authentically. Okay, so the world card is very significant. Completing certain cycles, right? Feeling like you belong in certain environments, when it comes to healing professions or just being a light worker or somebody who is a humanitarian. Okay. Yeah, the Hangman. I said 12 is very significant. So some of you guys are seeing mirrored numbers. Like I said, if you're seeing 12, 12 on the time, you're seeing mirrored numbers like 12, 21. So again, Neptune energy, third eye activation, okay? There's something about sacrifice and waiting, okay? There is something about also reflection, right? You guys have surrendered and released so that you guys can, receive what it is that you deserve at this time. But starting new, starting fresh is very significant. The world energy, okay? So anytime you start something new or you come back to self, right? There's something about you being able to step into this energy of sacrifice, okay? Some of you guys could have Pisces placements in your chart, okay? Neptune energy. Okay, so Spirit, what other messages do you have for the collective at this time? What else do they need to know? And even if you don't have Pisces placements, there's something about water energy for those who resonate. So you may have water and earth placements in your chart. Obviously, take what resonates with that. Saturn is talking about, stability and responsibility, right? Taking responsibility is very significant. This could be in your new beginnings, right? Pisces energy about your dreams and goals, things of that matter, okay? So surrendering to the divine is confirmation for some of you. So Spirit, what other messages do you have for the collective at this time? Ooh, that didn't go as planned. So let's try that again because all of those cards just like flew out. Okay, so let's see what else comes out. I'm just going to see if I can get another card for you guys. But that was a lot, though. Spirit, what other messages do you have for the collective at this time, please? What else do they need to know? Thank you. All right, guys. So we have Ace of Cups, okay? Some of you guys, this is new beginnings, starting fresh, okay? Even, like, first house is significant, like stepping into your independence, individuality. But the way that you approach life is significant in how you view the world. Again, with the world card, right? That is significant at this time. Number 1 talks about, independence, leadership, manifester. Some of you guys, when it comes to, taking courage in this new beginning, okay? Stepping into your personal power and taking direction. You guys are trailblazers, okay? That could be confirmation for some of you guys. And also when it comes to a will to act is also significant, okay? It's almost like you guys filled up your own cup, so now you guys can fill up someone else's cup, okay? But When it comes to creativity, your financial opportunities, like I said, some of you guys may have water placements in your chart, okay? New love and intuition is significant, but Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy may resonate for somebody. And the Hierophant wanted to show up. Taurus energy as well, the number 5, okay? Some of you guys, when it comes to social groups, traditions, education, knowledge, you guys are stepping into this leadership role where you guys are teaching other people. You could be learning and gaining access of information, but it's the way that you're teaching other people. Throat chakra energy, so something to do with someone's throat chakra when it comes to their emotions, how they speak, how they come across. That is very significant. Keys are also significant. It's almost like you guys have the keys to this new opportunity, this new door that you're opening at this time, okay? Throat energy, throat chakra activation is very significant for whoever's watching this video, okay? I'm going to see if I can get some other messages. Let me use this deck actually first and see what shows up. So Spirit, what other messages do you have for the collective at this time, please? What other messages do you have for the collective at this time? Thank you. So this card says you are what you think, okay? The number 20, right? So if you are a millionaire, if you think you're a millionaire, then that's what you are. You know, again, positive mindset or positive thoughts could be very significant at this moment. The number 20. So 2s are very significant when it comes to balance, harmony, and partnership. The color soft pink and peach could be very significant as well. Flamingos could also be significant too. But even when it comes to like your finances, okay, your daily routines, even when it comes to like your work ethics, your values, that is very significant too. Destiny pathway wanted to show up as well. This could be extra confirmation for somebody as well. Stepping into your destiny path, following your path, being divinely guided towards your path is also significant. I just saw number 1717 on the timer. And then we have metamorphosis, okay? So growth, okay? Moving towards, you know, newer things. Victory at the bottom of the deck as well, all right? So you guys are stepping into this new beginning. Whatever it is that you're stepping into, I also wanted to see what other messages came out when it comes to working your light. Okay, so when it comes to you guys working your light at this time, I want to see what else will show up at this moment. Yep. So the ever unfolding rose, okay? There is something about something unfolding in someone's situation, but it says the ever unfolding rose cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you, okay? So some of you guys may feel like sometimes what the universe, you know, things are happening to you, and it's actually not. It's actually happening for you so that you can go towards the path you need to go to be able to fulfill that, right? So like I said, if you guys are counselors, right? Again, you guys are moving into this energy so that you can become a counselor, okay? Creating heaven on earth, it's happening. So this is the energy that you guys are creating, okay? You guys are trying to create heaven on earth, not just for yourself, but other people as well. So even right now, even if things are like looking really rocky or looking shaky, your energy comes in as like a beam of light that supports and helps people, you know, awaken them and, you know, show up for them, right? So let's see what else. Yeah, Mother, Father, God wanted to show up, okay? The energy that you guys are feeling, okay? Stepping into that power, okay? Not to say that we are God. We're not, right? But we are basically, you know, again, I'm not into religion like that, but again, we are a source of his light. We are our own divinity of source. So when it comes to light, when it comes to energy, okay, you guys are stepping into this power where you guys are either taking your power back, okay, yeah, composure wanted to show up. You guys are showing up as someone who's very composed, okay? So earth energy is very significant, like I said. You may have earth and water placements in your chart, okay, how you come across. across intuition and downloads. Some of you guys are receiving intuitive downloads at this time. Okay, take what resonates with that too, right? So some of you guys are, like I said, you guys are healers, you guys are empaths, you guys are supposed to be in this energy where you guys are supposed to help guide other people. If this is like in your community, that could be confirmation, or this could be also somebody who has a specific gift. So if this is divination, maybe there's a way that you read cards. Some people are very good at, speaking messages into the universe without cards, and that could be confirmation for some of you, where maybe you might get a dream and you wake up and then you share your message to other people. That's confirmation too, right? That's also part of being counselors or advisors as well, right? Speaking truth from this energy. So there is something about rest. Some of you guys could be resting at this time, taking rest. This could be vacation as well for some of you. And magic, when it comes to your magic, right? There's something about maybe you guys are sleeping on your magic. That's the energy that I'm picking up. Maybe you guys are sleeping on your magic. You need to wake up. Okay, determination. Yeah, you could have slept on yourself, whoever this message is for. You slept on your magic, and now you guys you're in this energy of determination moving forward. Okay, Spirit, what other messages do you have for the collective at this time? Yeah, growth. Okay, the color green is very significant. Like I said, you guys are probably in isolation at this time, and especially when it comes to love. Okay, focusing on self, focusing on heart-centered type of energy at this time. Okay, not worrying about what's happening on the outside world. And when I say outside world, I mean like what's not for you. Okay, you're not going to focus on what's not for you. Basically, you're focusing on what is for you. Okay, let me see if I can get some more cards here. So Spirit, what other messages do you have for the collective at this time, please? Safe travel. This is confirmation, okay? It is safe for you to go towards what it is that you're working on, okay, guys? This is confirmation for those who are trying to be counselors, advisors, even when it comes to divination, tarot, astrology, anything to do with the human mind, psychology, the body, learning about how the mind works, why it does what it does, why people do the things that they do, okay? That may sound crazy, but it's true. A lot of people are into stuff like that, and it's not even to manipulate. It's to help other people, let them understand themselves as well. Okay, sometimes with divination, not everyone can afford, okay, to go to school or to learn certain things. That is why a lot of people have tarot readings and things like that, because it is cheaper to go to a tarot reader, right? And to gain access and knowledge from a tarot reader, and especially from a tarot reader who wants to see growth. Okay, it's not just about just money, it's about seeing growth, and it's allowing other people to be more open and understanding about their path and why they're here and why they're doing what it is that they're doing at this time. So it is safe for you to travel towards this goal that you're trying to create, or this new endeavor that you're trying to build. Okay, obviously take what resonates with that, but that's confirmation. Spirit, what other messages do you have for the collective at this time? What other messages do you have for the collective at this time, Spirit? What do they need to know? Thank you. Yep, safe travel home. Okay, the number 10 is very significant. Some of you guys, when it comes to traveling home to self, that is confirmation as well. Even when it comes to traveling back home. For some of you guys, when it comes to traveling back home too, that could be confirmation, right? Traveling back home to help other people, or traveling in general. Again, this doesn't have to be physically. This could be in a spiritual sense. Some of you guys are coming back home to self, okay? Phoenix energy is very significant too for some of you guys, but the number 10 is also significant. Again, white gold might be significant. If you notice this, these colors are kind of like turquoise green kind of color. So that color is very significant when it comes to maybe water and earth. Again, some of you guys may have water and earth placements. You don't have to, but you guys could be a fire sign or an air sign and still have water and earth placements. There are people out there who actually have all elements in their chart, okay? And that is why maybe some people are a little bit more I want to say, I guess, advanced when it comes to emotional intelligence, or even when it comes to like stepping up and moving forward in certain aspects, right? So I'm going to leave it here, guys. But we have here trust at the bottom of the deck, okay? And then we also have focus as well, okay? So whatever it is that you guys are focusing on, you guys are needing to trust that more and follow whatever it is that your spirit team or what you're being guided to do at this time for you to move forward, okay? But I'm going to end it here, guys. Please take what resonates with you, and I'll see you guys next time. All right, guys? Thanks for watching up until this point of the video. And yeah, love you guys. Bye.